which almost feels like we're interviewing a new signing. So you stepped it up in training today. Everything feeling good now?
Yeah. I've been back in full contact for a couple of weeks now. So feeling good. Still a little way off it, but it's coming back training session by training session. And just really glad to be back. It's been a long time coming.
What's been the sort of main steps of recovery? It was about 14 months ago you went down, so how long was it before even you could walk and things again?
So it's those sort of things were relatively quickly. I had to wait about 2 to 3 weeks for an operation, and then once I had my operation, I was on crutches. I was on crutches for a few weeks, but the directive was to just get walking and moving as quick as possible. So I was trying to ditch them as soon as I could, and then I was back running before Christmas, so it wasn't too bad. And then obviously the coronavirus hit, and it kind of put a bit of a roadblock in the way. But yeah, it wasn't. It was all back on plan to come back to train in March, but it kind of got put on hold a bit.
You must have had so much support and help from the physios here as well.
Yeah, Steve, all the physio, all the staff have been brilliant. Right away from Paul, the chairman, all the way down to Si, who looks after the kit. Everyone's been really supportive, and especially the medical team, because they're the people that I've dealt with day to day. Steve has been brilliant, and also Toby and Omar, who are probably lesser known names. They come in and they're a real help to everyone, not just me. But yeah, they've been brilliant.
Is it a tough thing mentally as well as physically, of course, during all this?
Yeah, it is tough, Mark. I like to think I'm pretty sound mentally, and like when I do ever get an injury or sort of a setback like that, and I kind of just put it to the back of my mind and just continue to go forward. But it did. It is hard when you're in the gym on your own and everyone's out training, and over the winter and it's dark evenings and you've got to go in twice a week, sit up in the stand and watch the lads every single week. It does get tough, but you kind of set yourself little goals and keep yourself occupied mentally. And yeah, it's been a long road, but hopefully now the light's at the end of the tunnel.
On the pitch as well, it's not you're not going to suddenly start pulling out of tackles or headers or anything. You're going to be the same player that you were beforehand.
No. Hopefully, I'll be the same. I've got no intentions. I don't even train in the last couple of weeks. I don't feel myself pulling away from anything or being a bit hesitant. It's more to do with the feeling my body again, really. I know it sounds probably strange, but because I haven't been out on the pitch, I haven't done any football-related stuff or team training for, like I said, for about 13 months, like when I got back. And it's just all the movements again, all the unanticipated stuff. It's going to take a bit of time to get used to, and all the things that happen quickly, especially for me, like in the box. But it'll come. It's slowly coming back. But there's a few more weeks to go.
Obviously, we had some players last season you wouldn't have played alongside, like Dan Barry and Alex Hartridge. Now we've got a new group of defenders like Freddie Grant, Jason Pope and Callum Evans. What have you made of them so far in training?
Yeah, they've all come in. They've all done well. They've settled in really well. There's a nice group this year. And I suppose this is to go back to your first point, Mark. I think that at this level, this is kind of normal for that to happen every year. You get a couple that stay and a couple that move on. Obviously, I didn't take any part last year, but the lads who played came in and done really well. We've got Bawley back there who's like a staple, and just looking forward to getting back in there and hopefully getting a starting place back.
You said about setting targets. Is one of them to appear on Tuesday night?
Yeah, I've had a few chats with the manager, and we've been in like dialogue all the way through since I've come back, and there might be an opportunity to get some minutes over the next couple of games, but I'm very much focused on making sure I'm right, and I've been out long enough. I don't need to rush back at this last stage, so it's just making sure I feel right, and I don't want to go in and kid anyone else. So it's important that it's done properly, and it will be.